Plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery. My view is I actually think plastic surgery makes girls look worse. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the ones that are really obvious, yeah, because it's deception. It's a lie. It's like if you're an A cup and I get with you and you're a D cup, what are our kids going to look like? The daughter is going to look like you are naturally. It's a deception.
Do you want your daughter to have triple Ds?
I date girls with big titties, yes.
So you want your child to have big titties?
I mean, not the guys, but like I want my daughters to be beautiful.
I'm just messing with you. It was a walkthrough comment that I had to make.
No, I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just
I feel
saying.
like boobs are not as important as your face because your face is you. But like, what if someone has a big nose and
that comes up to
That's
preference.
not your fault, you know. Like, I don't like my nose. I'm gonna get this done.
I can't
like,
control how tall I am either.
That's true. I
mean, you
I
could
feel like
get
that's
stents
different
in
though.
your
Like,
legs.
if your face, if you got big ears or a big nose, you got some pimples. I feel like that's not a big deal.
You've got to deal with the hand you are dealt.
You can't control how you're born, but I feel like if there's something you don't like and you want to fix it, do it. You know, why walk around and don't like what you see?
I do.
Hold on just a sec, guys. Oh my God, the chat is on fire.
This needs to be said to the tradcons. Just because you met your sweetheart in high school or college prior to dating apps does not mean your experience speaks for modern dating.
Yeah, Alvin, that's definitely true. And also, I think credit to Rollo Tomasi. Hypergamy does not care about your tradcon values and your high school sweetheart. So, shout out Rollo. Okay. My God, these girls have the bladders of, how do you say?
Cafe.
They've been drinking too much.
Pissing like a racehorse.
Okay. All right. And all the girls are gone, so I can't rate right now.
Oh, what a pity. Convenient. You're really convenient, isn't that, Brian?
I guess I'll have to do it when it.
I mean, I'll jump in on the question you had about like the comment you made about plastic surgery.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, okay, like obviously visually, like if I see a girl with a big pair of titties, I'm like, that's hot. If I see a girl with a big fat ass, even if it is a BBL,
is that why you
it
rate
is
me a
hot.
5 because I don't have any titties?
Maybe.
Wait, what?
What my?
Because I'm talking about when you said symmetry.
I'm
going to
finish my point. Right? But I'm at a certain age where I'm considering kids, and I'm like, look, random meaningless sex doesn't do it for me. I've had enough sex. I don't need more sex. I want a woman who I can have a long-term meaningful relationship with, who will be a good mother. So like I'm looking for like genetic health, like actual real indicators of physical health. That's a real thing that guys need to start looking out for if they're going to consider who their mother's going to, like the mother
If they
of
don't
their
have
kids
big
is going to be.
titties, they don't have good health?
No, it's just I just find big titties attractive. That's just me. Some guys aren't into titties. I'm into titties. Sue me. Simple as
Me
that.
too, it's fine.
I guess.
You're into titties too. All right, we agree. All right, give me a fist bump for that. You're into titties.
I'm more of a labia guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can't
We
tell
all
that.
know.
Can't tell that from just looking at her face, can you?
Unfortunately not. I'm hoping that the day there's going to be like some sort of thing
Just
you
a
can
big
look.
titty on my forehead. You know,
It's going to be illegal. If you can see the labia.
No, the labia on my forehead.
I just want to say something in regards to plastic. I have plastic surgery, and I think. Thank you. I got a breast reduction because it was for health issues.
Well, that's a little different, I think, but
it was still optional. Like insurance didn't cover it. It was still technically cosmetic, and I just think it's like unfortunate that like society like wants women to look a certain way, and if they don't naturally, everybody's just like, oh, well, you can get this done, but even if you get plastic surgery, you're still not good enough. And it's just like frustrating, like constantly, like society, like whatever women look like, you just never look good enough. So like a lot of people, they go to plastic surgery for like that, like confidence to feel like they may be good enough, even if it's not real, because it doesn't hurt anybody.
You know who did that?
You know who caused that? Find it internally. I think the point is that everyone is always going to talk down on you from every aspect, no matter what you do. So it's what makes you happy with yourself that really matters, because that shines through and that attracts people that also like you. If you are fully invested in yourself and making yourself feel happy and seeing the things that you like about yourself, then other people will see that beauty. And if they don't see that beauty, they don't deserve to be in your life.
You know who's caused that, though? The statement you just made about like
Kardashians?
It's the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Who is blowing up on social media with their big fake fucking ass, big fake titties.
Actually, some of their plastic surgery like undone.
Yep.
But now it's just like, for bottom line, like skinny has always been the standard. Like, and if you're not that, you may want to do something else to take someone's eyes off the fact that you may not be like thin or something. It's just like there's always something that women just seem to not be good enough for, and it always like chops down to our looks. And that's
Yeah,
why
but
we're not as humble anymore, is because we need to have confidence in ourselves, because so many people just like look at us and think we're ugly.
You know what?
So you gotta think that we're hot,
I'll
because a
tell
lot
you-
of people think that we're not.
I'll tell you it ain't men doing that.
Yes,
it's
it is.
women doing that. Women doing that
it's
to other
both.
women.
Women and men do it. Women are very competitive with like looks, and they feel the need to chop other women down to make
Niggas
themselves
talk
think
more
that they're
than
hotter.
these days.
But like men still like annihilate women for how they look.
Only on a podcast like this.
No, every
It's
single day.
everywhere.
Honestly, when has a guy come up to you ever in your life and said, "You're a 3"? Look, that this never
That's
happens.
happened.
They wouldn't do that.
Bullshit.
They can't do that if majority of them aren't having sex. The first thing to do is to sleep
But
with
it's
someone
still
is not to
happening. You guys
criticize
are
them.
saying that it's not happening, and it is.
It's only happening if you're triggering them. Like if it's like a combative argument, like no one just walks up and just criticizes you. Like,
Yeah, they
But
actually
you guys,
do.
like you're on the social media. Like that's kind of how it is on
Yes,
social media.
but I'm saying it's
Okay,
happening.
social media is different from real
It is
life.
happening though. That's like my bottom line. You guys are saying that it's not happening, but it is.
It ain't happening in
But, like,
real
guys
life,
come up
though.
to-
no,
girls
because
all the
everyone's
time.
saying that social media is real life. Outside of social media, that's not real life.
You know what you can do? If someone ever does that to you on social media, you know what you can do? You can just do that and ignore it. It's
I know,
not real.
but you
It's
guys
not
were
real.
my only. You guys said that it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that it is.
But it's like
Wait,
I don't
So-
care that it happens. I
I
still
was
put my
assuming
phone
you were
down.
talking about real life.
Okay. Well, also it does happen in like real life. There's like people who say there's
Your
women.
homegirl got bigger titties than you. That's why she's prettier.
Seriously, like you could be standing waiting for your Uber, and guys will come up and say weird ass shit.
But those aren't even meant to even. It's like saying a homeless man
It's
was
still
like
a
mad at
man.
you. It doesn't matter. It's like people with mental health issues. Like why even get mad? It's like getting mad at someone that's like mentally ill.
I don't know if
It's
they're
like
mentally
getting
ill.
it's like getting mad at a toddler.
Yeah.
It's
But
what-
I
that's
don't
what
know
it's
if
like.
they're mentally ill. I could think that they're literally just the way that they are. I don't know who they are. They're a stranger. I've never done a
Do you
like.
think that's like a naive way to look at the world? So you're gonna be walking around mad at everyone if you.
No,
Why are you
because not
projecting
everyone
onto
does
me? That's
that.
my first thought every single time.
But that's what everyone does. Parents do that. Friends do that. Coworkers do that. Employees
what?
do that. Project. That's all people do. It's an almost
Exactly. So it's about you being self-aware and understanding when people are projecting at you and not.
Okay, but then that would contradict that she's mad at the fact that people are.
Well,
projecting.
if someone
wasn't
insults me, like I'm gonna be upset. I'm not a doormat. I'm gonna stand up for myself if somebody says something insulting. I don't have to be empathetic at the fact that they are just being a dick to me and they don't even know who I am.
a lot of people are just broken. Like you just move
That's
on.
not my fault.
Yeah, but if it's not your fault, you shouldn't be mad. That's the whole point.
Well, if it's I am not relative to what they're saying to me, I have no reason to be nice and be like, oh, it's okay. You
So do
call
you think
me
that
a
this
fat ugly
generation is
bitch.
just like too
Like-
sensitive? Do you just think this generation is like mad sensitive?
Well, yes, I do think that.
So like that's the problem. You're too
But I'm
sensitive.
standing up for myself. I'm defending myself.
But you're defending yourself, but it's hurting you because it's like it's actually affecting you. Like
It's
You're
really-
letting it
everything,
affect
everything
you
that
by
happens to you
defending
happens
yourself.
to everyone. Like I'm a woman, it happens to me. But like
I just want
if you
less
look at
wear
the-
because I'm stubborn. I actually don't give a shit what they
if
say
you look
to
at the
me.
caliber of people that are criticizing you, it's not even worth getting mad at. Is what I'm basically saying. You never see like a fine ass man that will criticize you. If anything, they're more stoic. They'll just be like, "Oh, not my type. Walk away." But you're comparing it to some hobo guy or some bum guy that crashes on his mom's couch. It's pointless to talk about those guys.
Wait, so you were saying that men are really harsh judges of women's physical appearance, correct?
Yeah.
But I actually think women are harsher judges of men's physical appearances than men are judges.
I mean, did she say that women don't judge men the same? She just said that men are critical. She didn't say
No, but what
that
I'm
women
saying,
don't do the
no,
same
I'm
thing.
well, the statement was that men are really harsh judges of women's physical appearance. However, I mean, perhaps that might be the case. What the fuck? What's
I'm just
stop the
listening.
faces,
I'm just
dork?
listening to you.
Okay. I think though women are harsher judges of men's physical appearances than men are of women's physical appearance.
Because women, weren't we just talking about how women are constantly, what your value is off of your appearance? That's for the most part, that's what like the first thing that everyone said.
Well,
I think
Go
that
ahead.
women are more judgmental on the emotional level than physical when it comes to men.
I would say women are way more superficial and shallow when
Like
it comes
first
to looks.
impressions, yes, but everybody is.
Yeah, but
You
first
know?
impressions are the beginning.
Yes, but both men and women do that.
I think women now as a guy you can make up for perhaps your lack of appearance in other ways, either through status, money, or personality. If you're exceptionally charismatic, you can make up for it, whereas women can't quite make up for it as much or even at all through these other metrics. However, they've done studies on this. Like most men view most women as attractive, whereas the reverse is not true. So it's easier for a woman to be attractive. And then the things that women do care about when it comes to physicality are outside of men's control, whereas in a lot of the things that men care about in terms of physicality with women
Mike
are within
Davis
women's
super
control
chatted
here. Well, I'll come back to that, back to this after Mike Davis. Yo, Mike Davis, thank you, man.
Brian, with all that subpar singing, you're a smart man having the windows covered. I wasn't that lucky. My iPhone went from cracked to shattered. Anyone in chat fix screens and can give me a quote? Also, how's the bald head porn star gonna lecture the girls on values?
Because results, mate. I have 3 very religious, wholesome women with extremely low body counts who love me. It's results, plain and simple, man. The average guy can't get what I've got. I'm not trying to be a hater, bro. I can kind of see where you're coming from. It's like it sounds a bit bitter to me, to be honest. But don't hate me because I get the results you want. That's just the reality, man. Sorry.
I'm wondering. I have a question.